Welcome back to the last of the Heat 5s pre-final races in the Torini Super Sprint Weekend right here at Bundaberg Car Club Dromeside Raceway. Southeast Queensland Championship round number 7 for the 2025 season for Oscar Racing, and on track in the T4 Tillitsons. In 1, Michael Astins. Out of 2, Ledger Daniels. From 3, Stevie George. Out of 4, Johnny Martland. From 5, Brooklyn Coleman. From 6, Benny the Bullet Blackman. Whoa, 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 whoa. And from 7, Luke McKinnon. What's Brooklyn doing? Oh no! No, you're kidding me. The commentator's curse. We thought it was going to be fine. You are kidding. Oh, Lukey, Lukey, Lukey. I've got me a co-commentator because Luke's car is unfortunately stopped. Mate, you're having some bad luck this weekend. You just wanted to get on the camera. Ah, bloody carts, damn it. Anyway, here we go then. Astins, Daniels, George and Martland. They are at the front. Then Coleman and Blackman behind them. And no Lukey, because his cart, unfortunately, has let him down again. We can't even blame the mechanic because he is a mechanic. Where are they going? What are you doing? Where's the shortcut? You see, the Bambinos and the cadets and the juniors, they all remembered the cut through, but the old people completely forgot. As we go, green light racing, away we go. Astins gets a whole shot and gets through on Daniels into 2, but round, oh no! Johnny has turned it around at turn 1, and Johnny Martland unfortunately goes to the back. Now he's got work to do. Astins, Daniels, George, behind them, Coleman, Benny the Bullet Blackman, then Johnny Martland. Now with some work to do for Johnny. And I think Stevie George might fancy a move. Come on, Johnny, you can catch him. Got the family back home watching him on the live feed. And now we're going to make a star of him, because he's going to have to go through at least 2 carts to get back to the pack. First up will be Benny the Bullet Blackman. And he's got to make inroads into that lead that he's got over him first. Meanwhile, the leaders come back towards me. It is still Astins from Daniels, from Stevie George, 1, 2 and 3. Then behind them, Brooklyn Coleman, Benny the Bullet Blackman. Now Johnny getting closer. First target is in his sights. Closing in on him. Now he gets closer again. Out of the hairpin, on they go. Back we come through the final turn. Onto the start finish straight they go. Through turn 1, there is Martland, he's almost caught him. Johnny is going to make light work of Benny the Bullet, and Martland goes up the inside, has the hold, yes he does. Benny goes wide, Johnny gets it done. Now he is after Brooklyn. Johnny Martland now chasing this girl. Brooklyn Coleman is now firmly in the sights of Johnny Martland. He wants P5 as they go round the final turn now. And onto the start finish straight they go. Johnny Martland now chasing hard. Down into turn 1 he goes while the leader comes back towards me. Through goes Astins 1, Daniels 2, George 3, and Stevie still chasing hard on Ledger. Ledger though holding him off. Through in there goes also Brooklyn Coleman. Stevie George right now on the back, and Holden gets closer again. Ledger Daniels not having it his own way. Stevie George Wants to have a crack at it, but he just can't get on the hammer. Down through the last turn, onto the front straight, where they go. Heading towards turn 1 now. Flat out through turn 1, Stevie George though. Oh no, Stevie George, the commentator's cursed again. Goes to the grass. Doesn't help his cause. The gap between Johnny Martland and Brooklyn Coleman. 5 seconds gap. Coleman there, Martland there. She exits a double apex left as Johnny Martland comes into it. Johnny now, whoa, Brooklyn's got a sore hand. Brooklyn shaking the hand. Johnny's still getting after. Has she got a sore hand? This could spell drama for Brooklyn. Brooklyn holding, but Johnny's coming again. Hands off the steering wheel. Something is not right for Brooklyn Coleman. Cannot steer it right through turn 1. Through goes Lasden, through goes Daniels, then Stevie George. Now we look at the gap. Coleman, 4 seconds now. Martland, he's catching. Martland's catching. 1 second a lap. And he's reeling her in, hand over fist. Coleman just holding on. Johnny Martland's coming. Through goes Benny the Bullet. He's at the rear. And now Luke McKinnon, because Luke, you remember, is right next to me. Star of the show. There he is. Yes, there he is. Look, there he is. Whoa. Lasdens. Right through the edge of that curbing. Daniels not using all the road. Stevie George has backed it right off, and I think Coleman, what's Stevie doing? He's backed it off. Coleman's catching it. With 4 to go, Brooklyn not only catching Stevie George, but Martland is catching them both. Through they head, out of Wessels onto the final turn. Still 4 laps remaining, 3 after this one. They go down the start finish straight, and Stevie George looks over the shoulder. Sees Brooklyn coming. Martland has him in his sights. The gap between Martland and Brooklyn down to 3 seconds, and Stevie George gets passed by Brooklyn. Brooklyn went through. Stevie George back right off. Martland's gonna get him. Martland now is gonna get Stevie George, and just in his sights. Brooklyn Coleman, he needed a second a lap for the last 3. Stevie George moves out of the way. Brooklyn is still holding on, but here comes Martland. Johnny through the final turn. Well, Benny the Bullet goes through that hairpin, and there is your leader. Still, Lasdens in 1. Straight down the barrel looking at me. Lasdens. Oh no, Brooklyn turns it around. Brooklyn loses the place. Martland has gone through. And Johnny gets it done. He now is up with his crew, and it all changed on that lap with the white flag being shown. Martland will come through in front of Stevie George. He gives a hand tens. Through goes Brooklyn Coleman. She will still be a winner. And here comes your winner. Your Heat 5 pre-final. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Nicker Lasdens. That's in the mediums. Second, Ledger Daniels. Third will be Johnny Martland. He gets back to P3. Give it up, Johnny Martland. Fourth, Stevie George. And in the heavies, winner, winner, chicken dinner, Brooklyn Coleman. Second, Benny the Bullet Blackman. And DNF for that man. Yay! Do we need the recovery vehicle? Yeah. So we need the recovery vehicle for Lukey, please. We can get the recovery vehicle. We'll need that for Luke's cart because it won't go. Thank you, guys.